This experiment began as a project necessary for my completion of the Stride course. I chose plants as my topic simply because they seem like easy partners to work with. They're very steady in their change and growth. Originally, my goal was to discover what herbs can best be grown year-round in a classroom environment. I was hoping to harvest the plants for consumption by our Cafe Dolphin. Following are pictures of my original plan for an indoor garden. Throughout the following months, very little progress was made. I noticed that the experiment wasn't interesting to me. In order to truly enjoy work, I believe it must captivate you, draw you in. You have to want to work for a project to be successful. And throughout the first semester, we discussed many levels of science. Scientists study what they love. They dedicate their lives to something that interests them. That makes sense though. Who would want to spend time researching something that bores them? Recently, with the guidance of my teacher, I redirected my experiment to better interest me. I incorporated art and design into my herb garden. Now, rather than observing the growth of the plants, I am constructing different forms of indoor gardens and testing their capability to aid in plant growth. I have many designs in mind to build. These are a few. The first picture is of a PVC pipe tree. Similar to this design, I would construct a standing tree out of PVC pipes. In this next picture, you can see the hole in the PVC pipe branch. Here I would plant each herb. When I water the herbs, I would start at the top of the tree and pour water into one of the holes. The water would run through the PVC pipe branches, spreading over the roots of every herb and carrying nutrients through the tree. The second picture is of a watering cloud. Instead of purchasing the product, I would like to recreate it using my own materials. This cloud could be used in any of my other designs. You simply take any kind of box or container and drill holes in the bottom of it. Then decorate it any way you'd like to resemble a cloud. I plan to use cotton, paint, chicken wire, paper mache, or anything else I can think of. All you have to do is pour water into the top and it will rain out the bottom. The third and fourth pictures are designs I could construct using items already in our classroom. A bookshelf for the first and a hanging shoe bag for the second. Both with pre-existing compartments, all you have to do is add soil and plant the herbs for a space-saving garden. To this point, I have completed the design of one vertical garden, and I've installed 4 herbs. This design is constructed using a 3x1 foot piece of plywood board found in our classroom. Taking the plastic containers that store single-serving Kool-Aid or lemonade packets, I drilled holes in the bottom of them and hot glued them to the board as you can see in this picture. I then took the lids to those containers and glued them under the plants to catch any falling water. As you can see from this next video, the water seeps through the first plant and drips down onto the one below it, carrying nutrients from the top to the bottom. Any excess water is caught by the lid below. This design is not as artistic as my future plans, but it is the baseline for my project and will continue to grow.